morning. We're going to start with today's topic. We're going to review yesterday's class. So the correct order for will be the next Copa America, or the next America Copa will be organized by So if people may inhabit Mars by 2050, Mars may be inhabited by 20. Can win the next year of So if Naira can win next Tour of France, the next Tour of France can be won by Naira. Can be won. Next, the university should give French classes. All right. So if the university should give French classes should be given by the university. Right. So if the next World Cup will be held by Qatar, Qatar will hold the next World Cup. How are you? Good morning.
Fine, teacher, and you?
Very cold.
In Cocha?
Yes, it's freezing.
Oh, here is nice, the weather.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just when you get the sur, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's cold.
it's nice.
That's fine. Let me share the link, and you might understand better the topic with this game. So, could you read a sentence up here, and then the other sentence you have down here? This is in order, by the way. So let's read first this one, please.
The letter must be written in English.
Mm-hmm. And here, please.
Yeah. She must write the letter in English.
Thank you very much. So, um, this is active voice, and it's because, oh, sorry, this is passive voice. This is active voice, no? She must write the letter in English. It's just like a regular sentence, no? She must write an advice or an obligation, sorry, she must. And the passive voice will be the letter must be written in English. So remember the passive voice, we have the modal verb plus be, and then the verb is in participle, right? Written. And this is in passive voice. In active voice, is just like regular sentence, no? She must, she should, she can, she could. But the passive voice, no, it has the verb be plus the be. We use the be always, and then the past participle. Okay, so let's try to see the other exercises. So could you join the game? It's right there. The code 7206819.
I-
All right, could you join?
Yeah, but it's waiting
Oh,
just 3 seconds.
all right.
Ah,
The
okay.
sentence, the tickets might be sold by to the left. What's the passive voice? We have to organize the passive voice.
Ah, tengo que ordenarlo, ¿no?
Yes, the
Yeah,
active.
you read my
All right. Um, so this will be just regular statement, right?
yeah.
Let's read the board first. Sorry, this sentence and then this one, please. First this
Perfect. Tu boleta might sell the tickets.
one. Active voice, passive voice. This one, please.
The tickets might be sold by tu boleta.
Excellent. Very much. So active voice, passive voice. No, might be. Okay, next.
The quiz The quiz has to be done today. Okay. Uh,
All right, very good. Read the this sentence and this sentence, please.
they have to do the quiz today. The quiz have to be done today.
Excellent. The quiz has to be done. So let's take a look to this other exercise. You might have some other questions, but let's try to organize. No, just remember the voice we're learning is gonna use the modal verb be and then the participle, right? So let me share this second exercise with you through the chat. Okay, please click on the exercise and then share your screen. I think you have the permission, but if you can't share, please let me know. In this exercise, we're just going to scramble. So, all right.
Okay. Tomorrow.
If the sound bothers you, you can click on the little, I'm not sure if I can mark your screen, but you can turn it off. It's on the right bottom corner.
The bill will be paid the bill could be paid by all of us.
Excelente. Te decía eso, ¿no? Si te molesta el sonido, puedes apagarlo y tienes la opción en la esquina inferior derecha.
No,
Okay.
it's sorry, teacher. Yes,
That's
it's
fine.
okay.
All right.
It's
Yes.
wake me up. Cancer should the game be cancelled?
Excellent.
Giving job information about information some information can be given about the job.
Excellent.
The lesson should be repeated.
Very good.
Yeah. This is it, the last one.
All right.
The competition must be won by Bob. The
Excellent.
competition must be won by Bob.
Excellent. All right. Thank you very much. So I'll just explain that last part, the explanation of yesterday's class, the last part, really quick. Um, so when we talk about, can you see my screen? Sorry.
I know. Yeah.
What about now?
uh, Already. Already seen.
Okay, great. So again, passive voice. We use this when we want to focus on the person who's receiving the action. No, we've seen this already. No, but we care about who's receiving the action. No, who is going to be interviewed? No, Nick. Nick is going to be interviewed by this person. No, who's going to receive the action? Nick. No, so we care about the person, the receiver of the action, and the form for this, no, it's modal be and the participle. Any modal, uh, could, should, would, no, all the models can be used. Um, and then we have be and then the past participle, right? Could you read this question, or this example, please?
The recording can be edited.
Excellent. The recording can be edited. We know that can is used to talk about ability, no, when you can or don't do something. Again, this ability is going to be focused on the receiver of the action. No? Let's read this example, please.
The World Cup matches can be seen all over the world.
Excellent. They can be seen all over the world. No? And could, can is a present ability or future, and could is past ability. No? Let's read the second example, please.
Alex, Nick's innocence couldn't be proven without Talia's help.
Excellent. So again, who's receiving the action? The receiver, no? We're
Yeah.
talking about the person receiving the action. And the other modal verbs, could, may, might, and can't, they can talk. They can also talk about future possibility or impossibility. So could you read these two examples, please?
Dean may be sent to jail for framing Nick.
Mhm. Next one, please.
The interview may be. I always forget how to say schedules
Yes,
for
it's like,
legend.
this sounds like, uh-huh.
Can can you repeat
Yes,
this?
it's schedule.
Schedule. Schedule. The interview may be scheduled for later today.
Excellent.
Schedule.
And these other verbs that talk about a bias, no, they still talk about a bias, but just focusing on the receiver of the action. Let's read this question, please.
Funny. The Soccer Federation ought to be told right away about Nick's innocence.
Excellent. No, the soccer federation should be told about his innocence, or the soccer federation had better be told about. No, we know that these three verbs talks about advice, and the use is the same, just with be and the participle, no? But focusing on the receiver of the action. And have to and must are used to talk about necessity, something that need to be done. So let's read this example, please. So,
The recording had to be edited.
excellent. So it's something that is necessary to happen now. This need to be edited. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's basically that. No, that uses the verbs are going to be used as they always do. The only difference is just they're gonna focus on the receiver. So let me share this exercise so we can practice on this new topic. This topic is quite easy. Um, it's just logical, to be honest. So if you could click on the link Here you're gonna have 8 questions, and you have to choose which of these words belongs here. So you have the link on the chat. Just click on it and share it. Thank
I will share my.
Yes, please.
New York is a city that millions of cups of coffee are sold every day. Where?
Very good. Okay, next.
Okay, ahora sí. A teacher is a person who works a lot.
I do. Not always, but I
Yes,
do.
I know. This is the restaurant we had our first day.
Right?
This is the woman who won a new car. That won. Who won?
You can just choose one of the cards, I think.
My room is a place. The trees that we plant.
Excellent. That.
That is the guy who likes my cousin.
All right.
Sunflowers. Sunflower is a flower that I love the most.
All right. Great. So that's the topic. Let's take a look to one more exercise, please. As you see, it's not difficult at all. It's basically just it's common sense. But we basically have two ideas that we're putting together with these words, right? Where, which, who, that. No?
I know someone is allergic to nuts.
Great job.
I am allergic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have really.
Bad. It's really bad.
There was a time when I didn't eat any vegetable.
Any vegetables?
Vegetables. Near my house, there's a restaurant you can eat sushi. Where you can eat sushi.
Excellent. Very good.
I've got a friend whose family doesn't eat any meat or fish.
Mhm.
I met a friend. I don't know. I've got a friend whose whose, whose family uh was family.
Excellent. No? Whose is possession? No?
Yeah. It's possession. Okay.
Mhm. So
I
it's
go to a I go to a dance school where you can buy lunch.
all right. That's
I don't know anyone who doesn't like chips.
all right. So I'm going to explain a little bit of the rules of this topic. So um, could you stop sharing the screen? I'm going to share mine. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
All right. Great. So um, they're called well, this topic it's called in many ways. Most of the time they're called relative clauses, and when we use this topic, we are using uh, a word, no, a pronoun. It's called a relative pronoun to put these two ideas together. So, could you read this example, please?
Is Talia Santos the reporter who broke the story?
Mhm. Excellent. Thank you very much. So even though it's a question, it's a two-part question, right? It's saying, oh, Talia is the reporter, and then we have Talia broke the story, no? And we have who to put these two sentences or ideas together, right? And let's see the second example, please.
Nick. Yes, she's the one that I work with.
Mhm. So
Work.
same thing here, right? No, she's the one, and then that he worked with them, right? And we
Yeah.
have that to put these two ideas together. And there is some rules related with this relative pronoun, where to use it. So let's take a look to this. Um, so using who or that when we are introducing a person, it's totally correct. So here in this example, sorry, it's marked incorrectly, but in this sentence we have two uh, two ideas that can be get together by who or that. No? Can you read these two sentences, please?
Talia's, no, Talia's the person who did the most to help me.
Mhm.
Help me. Talia's the person that did the most to help me.
Excellent. So um, in these two examples, the use of who and that is totally correct. There is nothing difference between these two sentences in meaning. They mean the same, right? Sorry. And um, basically that's the use for people. When we want to, when we use this, when we're talking about people, we use who or that, no? Um, and whom can also be used uh, instead of who or that. But it's just very formal, very, very formal. Could you read these sentences, this last sentence, please?
This year, the most valuable player, MVP, award goes to an athlete whom we all admire.
Excellent, very good. The most valuable, the most
Valuable,
valuable,
the most valuable
and
player.
the MVP, no? And let's repeat this word, please. Athlete, athlete, athlete.
Athlete. Athlete. And
TH is going to sound a little bit like athlete.
athlete.
Excellent.
Athlete.
And this last word, it's admire.
Admire.
Excellent.
We all admire. Okay. Admire, I said. Who we all admire. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And again, no, when we want to talk about a person, we can use who or that, and whom to put the two ideas together, and whom to describe or to, well, in a very formal situation. No, whom is very formal. Sorry, any questions so far?
No.
All right. So when we want to talk about things, places, no, we use that or which. Could you read these two examples, please?
I turned down the job offer that I got a news beat, or I turned down the job offer which I got a news beat.
Excellent, thank you very much. So here we are talking about a thing, right? A job offer is a thing. And we're using that to talk about two things, no? Or which. So when we use or we talk about things, we can use that or which. The meaning is the same. And
Okay.
that is a little bit more common than which in informal conversations, no? And it's the same with the previous topic, no? That is very informal, no? And which or who is a little bit more, let's say, not as common, no? But that is very, very informal. Any questions so far?
So which is the same of that?
Yes, it's like for people, you use who, right?
Yeah.
For
People.
things, which. But you can use that with the both of them. You can also use that here, and you can also use that here.
Ah, I think that just with think.
No.
Think.
Who is just for people, which is just for things, but that can be used with both.
But it's a little more informal.
Yes, very, very informal, actually. All right.
Right.
So any other question maybe?
It's so clear.
All right, great. And other word that we can use is where, and obviously is to talk about places. No? Let's read this example, please.
Is there some place where can go for a few minutes?
Yes.
Yes.
They're talking about a place, no, somewhere, some place, and then we use where to put these two ideas together. No? Is there somewhere, no, we can go? And yeah, any questions with this one?
And no, teacher, everything clear. Is there some place where is quite easy?
Right.
Yeah.
Now,
Where
when we talk about time, is the same. We can use when or that. No, as you can see, that can be used in many situations. Let's read this second example, or these two examples, sorry.
it seems like it was just yesterday when you asked me to turn up the volume. Or it seems like it was just yesterday that you asked me to turn up the volume.
Mhm. The
Uh,
volume.
the volume.
Excellent. All right. So it's the
Volume.
same here. Right? No, I can use when or that when I'm talking about time. No, yesterday is a time. It's a could be considered not period of time. And
But it's more appropriate to say wait.
it really depends on the context.
Okay.
If it's informal situation, that it's usually more common to use. No, and it maybe it's a little bit more formal situation. No, and we're going to use when. And it's also common that we can take this out. It's not 100%, it's not always needed to be used. So let's read these two examples. We can leave this out.
There's something that I need to discuss with you. There's something I need to discuss with you.
Excellent. Let's repeat this word, please. Is discuss.
Discuss.
Excellent.
Discuss.
That's good.
Discuss.
Yeah,
There's something that I need to discuss with you.
excellent. So here I'm mentioning that, or I don't need to use that. So, but both sentences is correct. No? And it could also happen with when. Let's read the second example, please.
It's hard to find a time when we come talk, we can talk.
Mhm.
It's hard to find a time we can talk.
Excellent. Great. Same thing, no? The use of when can be used or no. This is when we're talking about things, no? Or people, or places, or sorry, or time, no? But we can't leave out where. Let's read this last example.
That's the juice bar where Nick Crawford like to go.
Mhm. So thank you very much. So when we're talking about a place, we can't take out not the pronoun. So saying that's the juice bar Nick Crawford like to go, it's incorrect. We have to use where when we're talking about a place. No, that's the
Yeah.
juice bar where Nick like to go. With the other ones, we can take out the pronoun, but with where we can't. Okay. So any questions until here?
And no, everything clear.
All right, great. Okay, that's it. So let me share this next exercise, please. And let's play a game really quick. And just 1 second, please. Okay. Until this loads, could you work on my English lab exercises?
Sorry, teacher.
Could you work on my English lab exercises so far?
The exercise not yet, teacher,
Okay.
but I will this weekend.
All right. What about the quizzes? Could you work on the quizzes or not?
Either.
All right. Don't forget, Monday is our last class. So,
No, this weekend, teacher, I will work out a lot.
all right.
Yesterday, I had to, but here teacher, I getting married.
You're getting
So
married?
yeah,
Oh, congratulations.
so my life this week changed a lot, but
Wow.
this week, this weekend, I yesterday have a family event
Uh-huh.
about it. So I break all my plans. Uh,
Yeah.
but today and the weekend I will update all my
All right. No worries.
exercise and
So,
pieces.
okay. So, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So, how was it? It was. Did you propose your girlfriend when you went to? Was it
Paraguay.
Paraguay or Uruguay?
Well, uh, and in Paraguay, talk about the scenes, but I will propose this Sunday night.
Oh, that's so nice. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Are you nervous?
I will give her the ring.
The ring.
Yes,
Oh,
Sunday night. So
oh, congrats. That's a very
thank,
nice.
thank you, teacher.
It's nice to hear that. All right,
Are you
Jose.
married, teacher? I
Yeah, I actually just got married 3 months ago.
ah
Yeah,
recently.
yeah, it was very recent.
Yeah,
Um,
you understand me, so
yeah, but it's good to be married. There's just a lot of things to work all every day. It's like
and change since
yeah,
change the fear of change
yeah, but it's good. It's
is
good.
good.
Yeah, you like it.
Well, I hope so.
You definitely will. All right. So I sorry I couldn't work. I couldn't make the game work.
Okay.
But let's play with this speaking exercise meanwhile. Um, so we what we have to do is try to fill the sentence with another idea using who or that or mm, what was the other one? Sorry. Who, that, where,
Okay, yeah,
when, uh or which. No. So
yeah.
let's take a look to one of them. All right. So let's try to complete this
Okay.
statement.
In the future, I want to live in a place where the weather is hot. Yeah.
All right. That's very good. No, a place
Yeah.
always where. Um,
Oh,
can you use other
now,
pronoun?
okay. I know a person.
Oh no, no. I meant that if when you talk about place, can you use other pronouns or where is the only one for places?
Where we can use that too.
In places, no,
Not in places, not.
just where. All right.
I hate people that always, I don't know, uh, I hate people that always say me what I have to do.
All right. Let's try with you say who or that, sorry.
I say that.
That. Okay.
I
Let's
hate
try with
people that.
who.
I hate people who say me what I have to do.
Excellent. All right. So we with people we can say we use who or that.
Yeah. Uh, I know a person that I admire so much.
All right. Can you use that too?
Yeah, we can use that too.
All right. Can you make a sentence with that?
I know a person that uh, I know a person that work a lot in I don't know, in Green Planet.
All right. Um, let's take a look to the next one. All right.
My mom is a person who always is helping people.
Nice. So can you use that too?
Yeah, we can use that too.
And well, finally the other one says,
I like to have a teacher who understands my situation.
all right, great. So that's very important.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, I mean it's obviously it's something new and you don't know what to expect. No, it's a lot of things uh,
Yeah.
that need to be done. Okay, so I just shared this exercise with you. This will be the last one. We have 5 minutes to finish, and if you could click on the link and share your screen, please. We're going to try to choose the best option for these exercises.
Did you eat the cake
All right.
that was on the table? Steven had never to the soul before was lighted.
All right.
A little difficult. Steven,
What do you think?
Steven who had never been. The teacher introduced us to the new student
All
we
right.
had already met. Mary's wearing the dress that I bought for her for for her birthday. The man who luggage had been lost mouth a complaint to the airline. Ah, whose lug? I don't know what is luggage.
Let's go back, please. Luggage. It's like
Luggage.
equipaje.
Ah, okay. It's okay because whose luggage had been lost mouth a complaint to the airline.
Mhm. So it could
Is
be
this the house Charles Dickens' life? Where Charles Dickens' life
actually it's lift.
lived? Where Charles. The woman to me was very rude. I have to choose the best, or I can choose that too.
Um, what do you think? Is this like a formal situation or informal?
The woman spoke to me. Informal. Well, both are okay.
Both are correct. But it seems like it was a conversation, no? So maybe that was more appropriate.
Yeah.
Both are correct.
Was the day got this driver license? That was the day One day, that was the day Oliver got this driver lesson. That PJ Rebo is John Smith. PJ Rebo. Real name is John Smith. Stars is a new film.
All right, and let's see the last one.
Manchester is a town. Most of Lance family live. Manchester is a town where most of Lance family live.
All right, great. So thank you very much, Jose. As you see, no, it's not difficult at all. It's just not a topic to practice a little bit because of these specific situations. But that will be it, Jose, for today's class. I'll have the last class on Friday for you, or sorry, on Monday. And please don't forget to work on my English lab exercises, the quizzes, and everything should be done until Monday, no? Because it's the last day of the class. And that's all. I know, I'm not sure if Tuesday will be a holiday.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
if
Maybe
you
we
have if you have things to do, you can mention that to to Ruth. So maybe we can reschedule the class. No?
perfect teacher. Perfect.
All right.
Thank you so much, teacher. Sorry for my delay,
No.
but I will upgrade this weekend in everything. Thank you so much.
Okay. You're welcome,
Nice
Jose.
day.
Have a great
But
weekend. See you on
thank
Monday.
you.